Here's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And a look at the starters for Raleigh. Shane Battier is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Mahorn, and it's Curry in at the point. And for the Clippers, we've got Marcus Morris. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Outside Leonard. George against Robinson. Pulls it up. George, no good.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
Here's Curry with the three. That shot off, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Beverley. Shot left block and off the glass. That one's good.
When Beverley gets these shots inside, he's just remarkably efficient. He just has tremendous touch on these shots.
Outside Robinson. Fires the three. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Beverley, the pass to Zubac. Back to Beverley. Outside, George over Robinson. And it's George missing.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Hachimura. Morris with the rebound. And so Beverley will bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. And that one hits back iron.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
The putback, Curry on the follow.
You better not lose track of Curry. I mean, you forget about him for 1 second, he'll find a way to hurt you, even on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Zubac. And here's Beverley. Nobody near Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss. Mahorn the pass to Hachimura. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Leonard. Leonard draws the double. From deep, George. And the three ball is good. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
And that one's good. Beverley.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. Over Leonard. Gets to the corner and buries it.
Timeout.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Some changes for Raleigh. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Shamet. Williams with a clean look. Sinks the three-pointer.
And such a confident player. Williams knows he has the trust of his coaches and teammates to take those shots.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Oh, good with the triple. Raleigh trails by 3. Posey with it. Now guarded by Harrell. Shamet with the steal. To the inside. And Harrell slams it in.
There you see why you want the ball in Jackson's hands as much as possible. He can clearly set the table.
Here's Raleigh now. Posey with it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. .106 left here in the first quarter. Inside. That's good from Williams on the assist by Jackson. Williams has got 5.
What a scorer this guy is. Inside, outside, mid-range. Williams is capable of doing damage from anywhere.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-4 run right now. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line, Lou Williams. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Now here's Wall. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Harrell. Jackson with it. Now Beal defending. To the paint. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Clippers leading by 9. Here's Shamet. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. The pass to Drummond. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Jackson. With 1 on the clock. The shot will not fall. And so it's Los Angeles. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers. Guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Raleigh right now, they've got Bradley Beal, James Posey out there with Paul George. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Mahorn in at the 5 spot. Here's Williams. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Here's Mahorn. The Clippers grab the miss. And now the Clippers on the break. Williams is running. Pass to Shamet. Back to Williams. It's off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. So for the Clippers, Morris is checked in for Jermichael Green. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Landry Shamet. And George is subbed in for Jackson. Shane Battier is checked in for Raleigh. Hachimura comes in for Bradley Beal. Harrell kicks to Williams. Pulls it from the elbow. And too long on the shot.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
Battier with it. Leonard picks him up. Battier the pass to Lillard. Here's Mahorn. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Mahorn's got his first points in this one. Clippers leading by 9.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. But this team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
It's tipped. Raleigh moving the ball around. And here's George for three. They get it again. Another shot. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Here's George. Can't cash in from the high post. Raleigh trails by 9. Here is Mahorn over Harrell. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Here's Lillard. The shot comes out, so the Clippers will take it the other way. Leonard, that's for 2. Lillard with the rebound. And here is Raleigh now. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Battier cannot hit. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And they pick up 2.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
So timeout called here, the first for Raleigh.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
A different look for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. Then for Raleigh, Andre Drummond's checked in for Mahorn. Redick comes in for George. And Curry subbed in for Damian Lillard. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
I've seen smaller guys who are afraid of the contact. But sometimes, Steph, he invites it.
Raleigh shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Stephen Curry hits them both. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Beverley against Hachimura. And Beverley kicks to Zubac. And here's Leonard from 3. Again, Leonard missing.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
Redick with the bucket.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Redick against George. From outside the arc. No good. Shot missing. And it's Raleigh taking it the other way. It's Redick on the wing. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard on the wing. Beverley wide open. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Beverley's got 7 points.
And what confidence from Beverley squaring himself up as the pass was coming his way, so he was ready to fire.
Curry from deep three-point land. Kept alive. Drummond. And a missed layup. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. 9-point game. 46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Down low. Stolen by Beverley. Left side, George. And it's George finishing it off.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverley, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Raleigh trails by 11. Now Curry. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to Morris. Plenty of space. Rebounded by Battier. Battier's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Curry outside. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
The confidence from that deep, come on, man, unmatchable. That's Steph Curry.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You have to like what we're seeing from Lou Williams.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Raleigh trails by 8. Ivica Zubac is out there with Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then it's Paul George. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
This is what makes Curry special on the offensive end, the ability to create for himself and others at the highest level of the game.
Robinson's gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. Beverly against Robinson. And Beverly kicks to Leonard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Raleigh now to the inside. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Steph Curry. Clippers leading by 5. Now here's Beverly. He's got 7. Passes it to George. Over Robinson. Robinson pulls it in.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
And Pattier throws it down.
Oh, no hesitation from Hachimura. Once he spots the open man, gets the ball right to him.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And Los Angeles with some changes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Then for Raleigh, James Posey's checked in for Battier. And Beal subbed in for Hachimura. Williams passes to Harrell. Got a piece of it. And now Raleigh, fast break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnover.
Paul George, he's checked in for Raleigh. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Beal against George. Shoots from the elbow. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. George has got 7.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
Lillard with the bucket.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Clippers leading by 3. And here's George. He has 7. Harrell trying to free himself up. And Harrell slams it in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
They grab their own miss. Stripped away. Beal with it. Williams picks him up. A floater. And there's Paul George on the assist by Posey.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Los Angeles calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Landry Shamet comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jackson in for George. Then for Raleigh, Andre Drummond's checked in for Mahorn. Duncan Robinson comes in for Bradley Beal. And Curry subbed in for Damian Lillard. And George, here we go. And good that time. Now just a 1-point Clipper lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Jackson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, and Jackson is very gifted at finishing through aggressive defense, just a master at controlling his body.
Deep two from Robinson, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Jackson has improved his three-point stroke. He can't be left alone from outside.
Curry attacking, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the Clippers get called for the foul. For Raleigh, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That's good from Stephen Curry.
It's hard to believe that some teams passed on Curry in the 2009 draft. I mean, this guy is the total package. He has a winner's mentality.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Los Angeles. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Jackson against Curry. Jackson drives in, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, you just can't talk enough about the playmaking ability of Jackson. He's just phenomenal in the screen and roll sets.
Here's Curry, and he banks in the layup. Curry's got 11 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
58 seconds left in the third. Here's Beverly. The teardrop falls in.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Yeah, maybe you would think Steph would be thrown off by some contact, but think again. Just too good of a finisher in close. Too much feel for the bucket.
And it's the Clippers' ball. The lead is 2. To the paint. Here's Green. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Robinson for 3. Here's Drummond. Lays it up off the glass. Drummond's got his first 2 points.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Jackson looking it over. It's good. And a new group getting ready for Raleigh. The Clippers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. That's good from Jackson.
As a kid, Jackson saw a lot of the world. His dad was in the Air Force, so he lived in Italy, England, North Dakota, Florida, Colorado. He was all over the place.
Robinson left side. The tray. Drains it from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
Now, with the smaller defender on you, that three-pointer is too tempting not to take.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Los Angeles on top, they lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So for Raleigh right now, Shane Battier is out there with Mahorn. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Wall. And it's Robinson in at the 2. And the rejection by Harrell. Beverly for 3. Raleigh with the rebound. It's Battier on the wing. He's defended by Harrell. They get it back. Battier, the pass to Mahorn. Raleigh moving the ball around. Robinson for 3. And Raleigh another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Here now the Clippers. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, men's team.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Marcus Morris is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Leonard comes in for Landry Shamet. And George is subbed in for Jackson. Then for Raleigh, Beal comes in for Robinson. And Steph Curry is subbed in for John Wall. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Curry against Beverly. Curry with the defensive effort.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
They recover it. Hachimura the pass to Curry. Offline with his 3.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
At the line, Patrick Beverly. At the line for 2.
That's good from Beverly.
Well, in overtime, Beverly has established himself as just a defensive specialist, juggernaut, an absolute pest who plays his tail off on both ends of the floor.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Raleigh. Trailing by 2. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Oh, lots of contact that time, but Steph with the great body control.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Leonard against Hachimura. From about 19 feet, and it's Leonard missing.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a small shot.
And it's sent back by George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Lou Williams is checked in for Patrick Beverly.
Lou Williams.
And here is Raleigh now. Hachimura the pass to Beal. Curry outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Los Angeles with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him. and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Williams with the ball. The shot from the low post is good. Williams has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. Here's Raleigh now. Here's Battier, and it's sent back by Morris.
Oh, just fantastic defense for Morris, getting right in the face of the shooter and coming up with the rejection.
Some changes for Raleigh. Duncan Robinson comes in for Bradley Beal, and Lillard subbed in for Curry. Robinson for three. It's hauled in by Zubac.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
And the Clippers call time here. The score knotted at 55. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
.151 left in the fourth quarter. From deep, George. Raleigh with a rebound. Drummond's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Lillard attacking.
So crafty when driving to the rim. Whether it's scoring or getting to the line, Lillard simply makes the play.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a two-point ball game.
Wrong guy to put on the line in a close game. You know he's not going to miss.
And the shot is good.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Out to the right wing. Deep two from Robinson. Money from the wing. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
George with no one around. Again, Los Angeles.
And there was a time when folks said George wasn't a clutch shooter. Remember? Not anymore, people.
Lillard the pass to Robinson. From past the arc. Count that as his seventh field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Pass to Williams. Launches it. It's not going to go for him. And it's Raleigh taking it the other way. Lobbed up there for Drummond. That shot missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And he's able to get it back.
Well, look at Morris, just using that big body of his to draw contact. The defense has a tough time matching up with him.
At the line, Marcus Morris. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that brings them within 2 here.
While the shooting of Morris provides his team with is crucial, just a real valuable part of this team.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Lou Williams. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Lillard, the pass to Hachimura. Clock at 6. Battier kicks to Hachimura. Robinson for 3. Morris with the rebound. And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 1. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Yeah, down by 1. You'd expect them to go for 2 here unless they get something wide open on the perimeter.
Probably making a switch here. Seconds left in the game. Good chance here for George. Count it!
In the mid-range jumper, really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.